created Girls Can Code a year and a half ago. And
my name is Sarah. I'm the head of chapter with TechFugees. I just came from Rome, that's why I'm late. Sorry about that.
How was the energy? Right. I mean, who has heard me speaking before? Anyone? Oh, that hurts.
My name is Audrey. I am a C++ developer in quant analytics within NatWest Markets.
So who else thought that from being a person who did not speak the language, I ended up giving a TEDx talk last year? That's pretty cool, huh?
Very good points. But my biggest challenge is that I did not speak the language. I knew how to say a few words in English. I knew how to say, hello, how are you? My name is Lara. I knew how to say, I love you. I thought it might be handy. I'm still waiting. That conference being inspired myself.
Over the last year, I've been to a number of events around diversity and inclusion, and one of the main things that you'll find is that there are a lot of people trying to learn how to code, but who don't know where to start. And that, for me, is why we run these hackathons, because here you can find experts, you can find novices, and you can find business gurus who can help shape the things that you design, all the while learning best practices from industry, because we do have a lot of real techies, hardcore techies here, as well as incredible technologists from IBM and NatWest and Accenture.
I'm Tammy. I work for RBS. This hackathon is held by one of the employees in RBS. So I got the information, and it's for hacking for refugees. I'm quite interested in this topic, so I just come here to see what solutions we can bring for the refugees.
Hi, my name is Anupa, and this is our team Womanity, and we're looking at creating better services for women who are refugees to connect with the community, to understand their needs and requirements, and create a better sense of independence and support and identity for them.
The aspirations.
It's been great so far. It's been a really interesting project. We've got a great team, quite a balanced team. So I'm really enjoying it.
Tell us about your idea.
So our idea is to use blockchain to generate birth certificates for refugees who are living in temporary accommodation. And that's because I think around 140,000 refugees every year are born without birth certificates. So we're using blockchain to try and address this problem.
Hi, yep, it definitely is my first hackathon. I don't come from a technical background, so it was a bit of well, definitely a new experience for me coming into this hackathon.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm tired, but to be honest, it's a great way to spend the weekend. I've met some really fantastic people, and I've learned a huge amount already. We're not even 24 hours in.
You know what, it's been really interesting. I've been to a few hackathons, not one quite like this. This is more focused on design thinking and just really coming up with new and innovative ideas, which is quite fun. I work in the Innovation Center for Bank of New York, and I'm a software engineer. So I work with a range of projects in various languages.
This hackathon is all about how we can do something to help women and children refugees, create a more inclusive environment for them, because they have a lot of struggles when they come in. And how do we use the power of technology? We have IBM Watson here. We have a lot of amazing technology in order to really build something new, help the world, help people in the world. I love doing a hackathon that is all about inclusivity, because what it brings about is a really diverse group who is passionate about inclusivity. As a result, most of the time when I go to hackathons or I run them, I see probably about maybe 10% women. And this time around, I think we're much closer to 50-50, which is more reflective of our population. And you need a diverse population in order to create technology that's for everyone.
So we chose the Hack for Good theme because there are a lot of fledgling companies who are desperate for these kinds of skills. People who have a million ideas going through their heads, they want to build something or they have an idea but not necessarily the skills to make it happen. And that can go for anything. You know, it could be a CEO who doesn't have the skills to be a CEO, but it also applies to people who want to actually make things, who don't have the skills to be able to do the dev, to be able to make it, make a finished product, which then means that this is the perfect opportunity to be able to help those people who don't have the resources to be able to program their own apps. You know, for us to basically give them 10 ideas from our groups so that they can pick which they like and we can incubate the final solution to make them a finished app. I am obsessively curious about how things work, and I think that can be said for doctors and it can be said for lawyers and it can be said for developers as well. We're all highly curious people, and that never stops. And the beauty of technology is that it's changing so quickly that you're always behind on something. So there's always something new to learn, and there's always something fresh that you can apply your skills to, which alone drives how technology evolves. And being a part of that is really exciting. It's really exciting.
Well, but that's just, it's just because you're too long, right?
Yeah, no, the part that you showed after the demo was really interesting, and not a lot of other teams are doing that.
Exactly.
So that'll set you apart. That's your strong position. The bit in the beginning, I think, because the problem statement is the same for everyone, everyone's kind of focusing in on that. So, like Lena said, just make it really short, like do it in 2 sentences, and then move on to your demo. And then talk about the bit after.
But like, that's in my country. In here, it's hard for me to get a job. So what we do, exchange our source data from LinkedIn, and then we create algorithms in AI to actually verify, sort, rank, and translate this complex, mysterious qualification into a recommendation and having a candidate match and help to make decision.
The runner-up, which we thought had a really great use of tech, probably used a bit of coaching around the tech, and was answering a very specific issue with refugees in terms of their group, was Black identity. Are they here? There they are. They're all here. Sally, would you like to, or first you do the honors?
I think you're better than me.
I'm here. I'm holding them.
Come on. Okay. She's holding them. Where's you? Pass them on.
It's cute.
Please hold on to them. Let's take a photo.
One photo for a photograph.
Yes, come on. Come on.
One more, hold on. Thank you.
And the winner today, the team that we thought had a lot of commercialization, was very, very well thought through, and who we would love to work with closely. Don't forget that one of the prizes is also a place in our incubator, Entrepreneurial Spark, to take your idea and actually grow it into a company if you would like to, and to scale your idea. And that is XChange.